After a big road victory at Richmond, Tormenta FC looks to continue their success back at home against the surging Revs 2 squad, unbeaten in their last 5. Tonight's match presented by Durance Lane. I'm Chris Kovac, happy to have you with us here at Irk Russell Park in Statesboro, Georgia. Next to last match day in this 2020 USL League One season. Tormenta, a huge victory, trying to continue that momentum into 2021 with head coach Ian Cameron, but Clint PA and Revs 2. They are surging right now. 4 wins and the draw against North Texas over the weekend. They are at 5 unbeaten. Let's take a look at our standings here across USL League One. Big win for Omaha on Sunday. The loss by Richmond, but they bounced back with a win against Orlando earlier today. They're at 26 points. But both these teams in front of us tonight have a chance to finish in the top 4 if they win out. Let's see if they can do it. It would start with a big result here tonight. On the side of Tormenta, the home side today, our player to watch presented by Davis Marketing is Neil Vinyals, who had some great runs up the field, helped out Marco Micheletto to a goal in first half stoppage time for the 1-0 victory. A brace as well in the win over Orlando City B earlier this season. A player that Ian Cameron puts as wonderfully technical, that can dribble in all the tight spaces. He'll be a key to open up this offense, the front line of Tormenta, if they want the win tonight at home. On the other side for Revs 2, it's really the whole squad that has been the story in the second half of the campaign. A fantastic record, of course, at the top of everything else. They started the season with 5 points from the first 9 matches, and then 3-0 on the road, 3 straight wins for them, make it 4. And the draw against North Texas, they started the season with a -12 goal differential. They're at +10 now. A big part of it, of course, Rennick's at the top, but keep an eye out there of number 29, Firmino. He leads the team in created chances, and Rennick has opened things up for others across the squad, and that's why they're making this huge unbeaten run at the moment. Well, coming up, 2 of the newer head coaches here in USL League One, looking for some momentum headed into 2021. Both sides looking for a win. Let's see who gets it. Coming up next on ESPN+.
Are you suffering from hip or knee pain? Don't let the pain hold you back. The region's most experienced robotic joint replacement team at Optum Health System offers an individually tailored approach that is more precise and creates smaller incisions. For you, that can mean a faster recovery with less pain. Your comeback starts here. Call today to find out if robotic-assisted joint replacement is right for you.
Why contact a marketing agency?
Is it to see this guy scribble on a whiteboard, or to listen to the ins and outs of marketing?
Or is it to partner with a group of creatives who will connect you to them and grow your brand?
Here, we join with you to push your business to new heights.
It's not about the us, but about the us, and how we can get your brand out there and connect and become their favorite.
We are the planners, doers, designers, and engagers who cut the crap and just
Make it happen. We are Davis Creative Group.
Advertising can be overwhelming, but with one expert contact for your entire cross-media campaigns, it becomes really simple. We identify exactly the customers you want to reach the most, and then use the latest technology to deliver your message to them wherever they are, optimizing the results of your marketing efforts. Let us be a part of your team and put our resources to work for you. Call today and let us show you what Via Media can do for your business.
Welcome back here to Irk Russell Park for a match presented by Davis Marketing, the official marketing partner of Tormenta FC. Well, the Storm ready to get going here tonight as they host Revs 2 in action. Let's take a look at our starting 11s presented by Durance Lane. Of course, the notable absence is Marco Micheletto after his second yellow against Richmond. Leading team with 35 created chances. Someone else needs to step up. Well, Josh Phelps, second straight start at the number 9 spot. Let's see if he can get some offense going with Meyer, who's back out there. Arslan alongside him up top. Lars Eckenrode, second straight start for him, back from injury. Great to see as he'll combo with Skelton in the back of the formation for Tormenta. On the other side for New England Revolution 2, also presented by Durance Lane, their starting 11, put out by head coach Clint P.A. Similar look we've seen in the last few matches for them. Rivera back out there in the midfield, maybe to step up, get another goal like he did against North Texas. Mendonça and Maciel, kind of the metronomes in there of the sides. They'll look to connect the forwards with the back line. A back line that has been excellent in their last 5, only giving up 2 goals. Let's see if that continues with Keegan Meyer still in between the pipes. Beautiful night here for soccer in southern Georgia, Statesboro, Georgia to be exact. Again, I'm Chris McCovic, happy to have you with us as we finish off our League One season, second to final match day in this 2020 year. Head referee for tonight's action, Kyle Johnston, overseeing things here outside Georgia Southern. Whistle is blown, we're underway. Tormenta and Revs 2 doing battle here on this Wednesday night. And I'm Chris McCovic, happy to be with you. A fun one tonight, 2 teams that are eliminated from postseason contention, but on paper, 2 squads looking to rebound and head really well into 2021. Again, Tormenta off of that great victory on the road against Richmond last weekend. Revs 2, 5 unbeaten, including 4 wins. 3-0 on the road over that stretch. They have been excellent away from Gillette Stadium. They got the draw at home against North Texas, 1-1 last Friday. Pablo Jara sends us downfield as that is headed out of play. Funny thing about these 2 squads in front of us today is that both sides have a better road record than they have one at home. Got some thoughts from head coach Ian Cameron of Tormenta on that. He said that he feels like many squads do come into Irk Russell Park, maybe bunker in a little bit defensively, move that block in there. He said without a true number 9 that can muscle things, bring that physicality, open things up for the wingers out there, it's been a struggle for them. He hopes Josh Phelps is the success story that will come from trying something new at the top of the formation. He got some openings up there for Marco Micheletto against Richmond, ended up getting the victory. Let's see if they can continue that tonight here at home for another home victory this season. Open at the box, firing, Muller upended at the top of the box. A free kick, it seems, for Tormenta. A corner kick at the least out of play as Muller makes his case. Let's see the contact here on the Island's replay. It will be a corner kick here at home for Tormenta, or corner kicks presented by the Sack Company. Thorne puts it in here, back post. Meyer off his line, he'll grab onto it. Let's take a look at our keys to the game for tonight's action, presented by Hampton Inn. Just mentioned it for Tormenta. Trying to use that number 9, have Phelps hold it up, open things up for Arslan and also Meyer on either side of him. We saw that success against Richmond from the winger slots. For New England 2 on the other side, Ian Cameron of Tormenta focusing in the preparation around that transition attack of New England 2. He said that he's seen it with a lot of the Major League Soccer affiliates in League One this season. They've gotten better with their chemistry as the season's gone on for Revs 2. It's been in the transition, wanting to shore things up against this Revs 2 offense, I should say, as we move into the battle. See if they can get on the transition here as the interception comes. Firmino knocks it back, and here's Maciel leading the team in interceptions this season from his defensive midfield slot. We'll try the right flank. Here's Presley. Run one off the post against North Texas on Friday night. This will be a goal kick for Pablo Jara. Let's check out our injury report presented by Optum Orthopedics and Health Systems. And plenty of names to say the least on both squads. We're deep in the season, you can understand that. The big loss for Revs 2, Joe Rice this season, but Keegan Meyer has stepped in well for this recent run of form. They hope that does continue. Orlando Sinclair still out for New England as well, entering this match not in the 18. Tristan DeLoach listed there on the injury report, but they're hoping to get him out on the field on that USL Academy contract this season. Has 1 appearance as Meyer comes off his line to grab that one from Arslan. And Ian Cameron says he's loved what he's seen from the 18-year-old in training in the last few weeks, hoping to get him some time on the field in the second half off the bench. Says he would have been in the 18 on the road against Richmond, but was out due to a brief injury. Mendonça gets that cleared out of play by Phelps. Phelps, the familiar center back, up at the top of the formation. Gotta love him at the number 9 slot. You see some of those defensive traits come out. He leads Tormenta entering today in clearances, blocks, and interceptions. Here's Renix down the left flank. Mendonça, stopped by Vignals. Our Davis marketing player to watch today.
When you go to me, I'll play games.
Again, as we mentioned in our open, Revs 2 opening things up as the season has gone on. They went from a -12 goal differential, improving it to a +10 over the last 5 games. Overall now, that does make it -2 on the season. Just a little bit too late, but Clint PA put in the tough hours with the squad to start the year and has paved way to some great success at the end of it, and obviously success they hope to continue into next season beyond just tonight. Not many teams in League One history can say they've gone 7 unbeaten. If New England 2 is able to continue that stretch this week in their 2 matches, they'll be at Madison Saturday night. Ian Cameron taking over the last few weeks from John Milracy, who was promoted to the technical director job. Now Spalding, still Spalding, works it in there. Great look here. Skelton lets it go out of play. Goal kick for Tormenta. You saw a bit of Renix right there running down the left flank. He's been the real difference for New England Revolution 2 as the season has gone on. Joined them about halfway through the campaign. This is start number 7 for the Massachusetts native at 21 years old. Tormenta FC would like to thank the Islands for being the apartment complex our players call home. Out of play on the near side. It will be Tormenta in control here in the 7th minute. Here's Bell. Bell and Verfurth, the typical center back combo at the back this season. Now Rivera back with it. Currently nominated for Goal of the Week honors here in USL League One with his bender in the 9th minute against North Texas last Friday. Here is Rivera in space. Closed down quickly by Meyer. Meyer was out, not travel with the team to Richmond over the weekend. Spalding. Try to get it into Firmino. Still alive, and there Renix in tight space. Almost made something of it. Maciel, the Brazilian, lays it off to the Portuguese midfielder, Mendonça. Now Presley out wide. Former Loudoun United player. Lofted in. Renix there, so is Eckenrode, and cleared. Again, Lars Eckenrode, one of the great stories to see him hit the field with a start against Richmond. Starts again today. Was out since mid-April of last year. Had a terrible collision at the end of that OCB match last mid-April, out the rest of last season. Preseason injury this year, but getting some time on the field to end out 2020. Awesome to see. Back over with Tormenta, out of play. Tormenta, as they get Lars back. Marco Micheletto, as we mentioned, is out. Leads the team in created chances this season. It's actually the first game without him in the last 24 matches, not in the starting 11. That's how important he's been for the squad. That was the beginning of last August against Greenville. Last time we didn't see him make the starting 11 for Tormenta FC.
Go get the tape.
Ian Cameron telling us that did give him the opportunity to continue to try this Josh Phelps experiment at the top of the formation with that. Rivera tiptoeing, puts it back in, Spalding there. Another opportunity fired by Mendonça out of play. And it was deflected, corner kick going to Revs 2. Connor Presley over the ball, 1 assist, second on the team with 14 created chances, and his 14 appearances prior to today. Lofted in, back post, headed away, only Tormenta players there. Mendonça keeps it alive, lofted in. Wow, Firmino was trying the bicycle kick there, didn't end up seeing the ball. Now Phelps. Durrance Lane is the official car dealer of Tormenta FC. Rivera, overlapping run by Firmino, he'll cut it back. Lofted in, Maciel, a good look towards Renix. 3 goals this season in his 6 previous starts, 1 assist. Of course, the former Hoosier was picked up by New England. Spent last year with MLS side as well. 2 appearances, 1 start. 4 appearances this year for the Revolution side at MLS before coming over to Revs 2. Also spent time on loan with North Carolina FC last year as this trickles into Meyer. Arslan was there. Gad Arslan starting up on the wing today alongside Phelps and Meyer. The interesting thing about Jad Arslan is he's a poacher in special games, mostly against the rival Greenville Triumph. His 3 career goals in League One coming against the Triumph, 1 earlier this year, 2 in the finale of last year's regular season. Now Vignoles, his 2 goals this year coming at this field against Orlando City B. That was his big match of the year. Now Gomez. Good run by Thorne, putting pressure in there on Spalding. Talk about key mid-season additions. Thorne is one as well, played his soccer at Nova Southeastern in South Florida, NCAA Division II. Renix, down the left wing. Eyeing an opportunity against Gomez, cuts inside, end line, put back over, floating free, but there's the clearance by Vignoles. Wow, Revs 2 asking for something there. As we take a look at the Islands replay. Renix has been finding room on this left side so far. Arslan. And Revs 2 will reset. So far, 1 shot apiece between these 2 sides. Possession heavily with Revs 2 as they build up the field. This out of play. Back over with Tormenta. Pablo Jara once again getting the start in goal. He started all matches this season for Tormenta, now at 26 years old. 3-time NCAA Division II All-American. Winning a national title at Wingate in 2016. Up there among the top keepers in League One last year. Fortunately, a little bit inflated GAA for Tormenta's defense this year, 1.43. It's tied for 8th in League One. Foul called. Quinones trying to launch up the field, but he's taken down. Arslan, former Mountaineer at West Virginia, comes back for a talking to. Despite both teams being on the East Coast, this is the only matchup between the 2 this season. First time they've ever played. Knocked on by Renix. Foul is called. It's back over with Tormenta. It's the one win for Tormenta at home this year, that 2-0 victory over Orlando City B. 3 wins on the road, including this past weekend over Richmond. Arslan on the run towards the end line. He stops it, plays it in. Moeller there, slides it on by. And a foul is called. Don't be too surprised to see Moeller make runs like that into the box all night. He's second on Tormenta in created chances this year with 19 from his left back spot. Played in the lower leagues of England most recently, but spent 4 years at Temple playing his college soccer. Pressure coming up by Revs 2. And back over to the away side. Here's Presley. Knocked out of play. Presley and Verfurth, the Revs 2 center back, teammates at Loudoun United last year. Number of Loudoun United players from last year making their way into League One here in 2020. Harry Hawkins and Noah Pilato over with Greenville Triumph SC as well. Headed into safety by Thorne. Did play with their League 2 side last year. Tormenta 2, 13 appearances on the way to the Southern Conference title. Big development grounds for this Tormenta organization and their League 2 side. That's where Ian Cameron, their new head coach, is from as well. Led them to that Southern Conference title last year before falling in the League 2 semifinals. Spalding into the box end line, puts it back over. Just be cleared by Abinwa and Gomez. That's the one positive with bringing Cameron in with a promotion to the League 1 side. He knows a lot of these guys and their skill sets. Phelps battling in there. Oh, the physicality. Phelps puts it back over. Great look. Vignoles, top of the box, strikes. It's in. A tripper finds the left side, and it's a goal for Tormenta. So Neil Vignoles strikes for another. As we take a look at the Islands replay, this is what he can do. He's in the midfield as a holding slot, but he steps up and lethal at the box. He fires that past Meyer, who misread it just a bit through the traffic. That goal presented by Vignoles and Durrance Lane. His 3rd goal this season. And make it a goal and an assist for him in this 2-match span. 1-0 to Tormenta at Irk Russell Park. Tormenta head coach Ian Cameron telling us about Vignoles this week. Mentioned in the open, ability to dribble in tight spaces, wonderfully technical player. This ball whipped in by Revs 2 looking to answer, but it is Hara that picks it in. Said he wants to see him challenge himself with the play in transition. The physical components of the game had a massive impact in the transition the other night against Richmond. We see it again, stepping up there on the run. Has the impact early on. That's how he got his goals against Orlando City B earlier this year at Eric Russell Park. Happens again. Despite Tormenta only having about 34% possession so far, they're up 1-0 here in the 20th. There's Vignoles breaking free. Cuts around again. Meyer outside, open room. Thorne right side, puts it over, and Phelps just misses. Arslan was there as well. Great build-up play for Tormenta as we hit the 21st minute. Let's take another look at the replay. Meyer, and wide open is Thor, and they caught Spalding out of his spot. Out of play for the goal kick. Optum Orthopedics and Health System is the official team healthcare provider of Tormenta FC. This is now the third straight game that Revs 2 has given up at least a goal. 3-0, 3 clean sheets to start off this run of late, trying to make it 6 unbeaten tonight. Last home match of the season for Tormenta FC. They hit the road on Saturday at Globe Life Park in Texas. Face North Texas SC. In a match that could be massive. Coming up 8 p.m. start time on the East Coast. North Texas on the road at Hart Park in El Plastico, taking on Forward Madison. Forward Madison eliminated from postseason contention, but North Texas, as we'll show you at halftime, one of the final 3 teams to be in contention. They need 2 wins and some help. Drop points from Omaha and Richmond to be exact. They too have had a brilliant run. They are at 4 unbeaten, including 3 wins. Vignoles steps up, out wide. Muller whips it in, Arslan out of play. Great look again on the build-up. Tormenta playing very well in transition right now. Arslan just sending it out of play. Again, that high press coming. Mendonça. Renix thought he had Firmino, but it's back to Hara. Hara under this one. Wow, I guess that stays in play. Here's Thorne. Here's Meyer, right side. He'll whip this one in. Tough one for Meyer to judge, but the keeper takes it in. Since 1947, Select has been the leader in soccer ball quality and innovation. Select is the official ball supplier of USL League One and many of the elite leagues throughout Europe. For the latest Select products and special offers, please visit SelectSportAmerica.com. That Select ball back over with Tormenta. Obinwa takes it in. That goal has given them some life. in possession for sure. Here's Eckenrode on the ball. Ian Cameron saying the center back looked great out there for someone who hasn't played a real match in so long. Arslan to the end line, he'll keep it in play, but the offsides flag will take him out. Keegan Meyer for the ball, second round pick for New England in the 2020 MLS Super Draft. Keeper out of High Point, his college days. Just a pure giveaway there by Maciel. Not one you want to see from your number 6 out there, as Thorne takes it down the flank. Thorne back in centrally. It's Spalding takes it out with his Sack Company corner kick headed your way. '26th minute, Tormenta looking to strike for the insurance tally. Backside Skelton heads it up, but there is Keegan Meyer. Firmino, who has benefited from Renix in his addition to the squad, 4 goals, 2 assists this season, leads the team in created chances. And the first goal for the Revs, 2-side in their history at North Texas earlier this year. Match that certainly shows their growth. 3-3 that match finished. They gave up a goal after leading 3-2 in that one. Late in the match, nearly in second half stoppage time. Give credit to Clint Pie. Has led them in a transformation as they've grown into the system over the year. Maciel. Mendonça. Now Firmino. And a foul is called. Free kick here for Revs 2. See what they have up their sleeve. $12 goals in the last 5 games for Revs 2. They are short to strike in this match. Firmino over the ball. Revolution homegrown signing. He'll chip it in. Headed on the clearance by Phelps. It's one positive having him at the number 9 spot in the formation. An extra center back on these set pieces. Presley now works it in. Knocked up by Renix. Headed on by Meyer. Mendonça works it wide. They'll reset. Quinones. Headed on, chested on by Thorne, keeping it from Firmino. Back to Horror. So Tormenta couldn't find the back of the net in 2 matches. And they hit Richmond, they find a goal. They find a goal early on here as well from Vignoles. Long ball, here's Meyer. Looking to strike, he fires, Meyer stops it, but the rebound's there! Josh Phelps from his striker slot, make it 2 for Tormenta.
By number 5, Josh Phelps.
Well, the goals, they're pouring in here at our Russell Park. And on the Islands replay, Meyer setting it up with the rebound on the save. And there's Phelps. His first goal in USL League One. Big man coming up big. Almost had one on the doorstep, but he finds a Durance Lane tally here for the insurance. On the scoreline, 2-0 to Tormenta as we hit our Coca-Cola hydration break.
Is there any way?
Well, let's take a look at how we got here so far for you as we find the electricity entering our Coca-Cola hydration break. And we start in the 10th minute. And it's been Revs 2 with most of the possession so far, but it's been Tormenta's counterattack that has been the difference. Now here's Rivera on this opportunity. And for Revs 2 so far, the key has been running down the left flank, cutting it inside. That's been all they've pretty much been bringing towards the Tormenta defense. Once again, you see it here, Renix back over, cleared by Vignals. Then in the 18th, it was Tormenta's turn. Phelps, the hold-up play. He knocks it over. He should have a goal and an assist now tonight after his tally. He finds the goal there for Vignals. Third of the season for the midfielder. Quite the night for Josh Phelps. And his time at the top of the formation, a goal and an assist. Here's his tally he just had a minute ago. A big night now for him as we finish off our Coca-Cola hydration break. Tormenta FC would like to thank Belfour for participating in our American Red Cross night. Again, Tormenta and Revs 2 doing battle on this Wednesday night, in USL League One. Both teams not able to be in postseason contention, but it's been a fun one so far and plenty to play for as we prepare for next season. Both these teams will have 2 matches this week. Tormenta will see North Texas SC on Saturday. Revs 2 will see Hart Park and Forward Madison. Tormenta averaging 1 goal per game this season. It's 10th in League One at 2 so far, and we haven't even hit the 34th minute. Let's see how Revs 2 responds. This is the first time on their recent run of form they have given up 2 goals in a match. Rivera off of Obinwa. The counter has been the key for Tormenta so far. We'll slow it up here though, with Thorne on the right side. Good through ball look. Meyer into the box again. Meyer over to the far side and tipped away. Corner kick for Tormenta, presented by the Sack Company. Another big opportunity for the home side as Thorne heads over to take it. Meyer opening things up for his teammates so far on this right wing. The Austrian at 24 years old. Here's Thorne. 1 assist so far this year. This is start number 6 for him. Whipped in, headed away by Renix. Throw in for Tormenta. Vignals looking for some help. We'll find Muller on the left side. Ball sent in. A laser fired. Make it 3. There's Jad Arslan. He adds another in the 34th. 3-0 to Tormenta.
Tormenta, scored by number 21, Jack.
Let's check out the Islands replay. Another unfortunate rebound for Revs 2, and another goal here at Irk Russell Park for Tormenta. That's his second of the season for Arslan. That goal presented by Durance Lane. The goals pouring in here at home for Tormenta in the 35th minute. And now Revs 2 really needs to respond here before halftime. Get some momentum back. Spalding through ball. Renix on the left side. Tiptoes around Skelton. Poked away by the center back. There's Phelps. Bell tracking back. This hold-up play of Phelps has been brilliant, and it shows when the center back needs to drag him down to stop him, and there's a card along with it. Third of the season for Jonathan Bell. Free kick for Tormenta. You're talking ahead of the match against Richmond last week. Ian Cameron said he really wanted to see a game with 3 goals. See his side break through, get some tallies in the offense, some confidence. We have that so far. It's minute 36. Yellow card presented by Mose. Two-man wall for Revs 2. Let's see how Meyer takes this one. Could put Keegan Meyer in a tough spot. Put in, deflected along the way, no one back there for the second go of it. Here's a beam one. Firmino. Spalding from the left side, moves it ahead to Rivera. Mendonça. Presley, good run, out of play. Goal kick. Fans, make sure to follow Revs 2, Tormenta FC, and the rest of USL League One all season long on ESPN+. To the USL, MLS, UFC, and more. Join the nearly 8 million sports fans who have already discovered ESPN+ and watch League One live every week. Sign up today at ESPNplus.com. One more match coming your way tonight on ESPN+. It will be Fort Madison and North Texas SC in the latest edition of El Plastico. Coming up in 17 minutes. Firmino. Maciel. Fires from deep, but not much danger there for Hara. A dream start for Tormenta, to say the least. 6 shots, 4 on target, 3 goals from him. A win tonight and they would be in a tie for 6th with Chattanooga at 19 points. If this does continue, it would be the largest margin of victory this season for Tormenta, the most goals they've scored in a match already here in 2020. Long ball, good look for Thorne. He will get it in the box. No, brought back with an elbow called. A free kick. Tormenta scored 3 goals 4 times last year. Well, over 3 goals, I should say. They had one match where they scored 4. So for the Tormenta fans out there looking to beat the records tonight, that would be the one to get, other than the victory, of course. It was a 4-1 victory on July 24th of 2019 over OCB. Revs too, they've had their troubles throughout the season giving up goals at times. Lost 4-0 to both Chattanooga and Madison. Now Phelps on the run, offsides flag is there. That was before this recent run of form. Paired with the offense of Tormenta so far has been the defense. Revs too, a lot of possession, but they haven't gotten the chances from that. 3 shots, 2 of which blocked. That's been Tormenta's issue this year, giving up the chances. They're 8th in League One, giving up 4.6 shots on target per game as a defense. Haven't allowed one yet to trouble Pablo Hara. This one may be picked up off the line as Lars Eckenrode went down. Ian Cameron telling us that it's the 3rd straight game that he feels that his side has had to deal with a key number 9 on the other end. This time it's Renix. It was Terzaghi on Saturday. And he's been proud last few matches of that play from his 2 center backs, now Lars Eckenrode and Jordan Skelton. So just another challenge for them. Here's Meyer with a great touch. Top of the box. Vignal's through the legs. It's cleared. Finding Coutinho on the sideline. Long throw in by Thorne. He finds Phelps in the corner, but does let it go out. Tormenta perhaps hoping this is the start of something very good for 2021. Russell Park as a fortress. Overall in the first 2 years of League One, a 33% win percentage at home, 67% with results either a win or a draw. You know what that means? A third of the time they win, a third of the time they draw, a third of the time they lose at home. Want to, of course, improve those stocks headed into next season. This ball whipped in, and Hara picks it in. Had a great result to end out the 2019 campaign at home, a 3-1 win over the rivals Greenville. Of course, included a brace in that one from Jad Arslan. He has a goal tonight. Amazing thing about Arslan is he's been with the Tormenta organization every year of their existence. 3-year career with Tormenta 2 in League 2 before heading over to the League One side last year. Mendonça, tracked well by Eckenrode, the center back, all the way out. Now Spalding, no one there. Long ball scooped in by Hara. As we head into our Southern Down stoppage
There will be a
time.
minimum of 2 minutes added time.
2 minutes on the board here at Irk Russell Park. Foul call. Tormenta FC would like to thank Southern Downs for being the place our players call home. Mendonça looking up the field. Revs 2 has been forced to bring everything down the wings. Here they do find the foul in the middle of the field. Big free kick here for Revs 2. Tormenta will tell you the importance of striking just before halftime. That's what they did against Richmond. A lot of momentum into the second half with that. On the Islands replay, we see Skelton bringing down Firmino on that play. Enough, says Kyle Johnston. We'll see how Presley and Mendonça handle this one. Mendonça 2 assists this season. 3-man wall for Tormenta. Presley, Mendonça fires from deep, and saved by Hara, leaning to his right. A good thought by Revs 2, but Mendonça putting that right at the keeper. And there's our halftime whistle, a dream half here for Tormenta. 3 goals into the net with 3 different scorers, including Josh Phelps at the top of the formation. His first goal in USL League One for Tormenta. Well, coming up on our halftime report, we'll take you through the playoff battle that will ensue this week in USL League One, along with news and notes around USL League One. Tormenta, let's see if they can finish this one off in the second half. Revs 2 looking to make the comeback, but at the half, it's 3-0 in favor of the home side. Our halftime presented by Durance Lane, coming up next here on ESPN+.
The farmer uses his vehicle for work, but his wife and children, we have a lot of precious cargo that's put into SUVs and things of that nature. We put a lot of pride in making sure that we have something for everybody.
Optum Health System's commitment to you has not changed. Unmatched safety and compassionate care. If you've delayed your care, we want to reassure you we're prepared for you. Optum's commitment to safe, high-quality care is stronger than ever.
Advertising can be overwhelming, but with one expert contact for your entire cross-media campaigns, it becomes really simple. We identify exactly the customers you want to reach the most, and then use the latest technology to deliver your message to them wherever they are, optimizing the results of your marketing efforts. Let us be a part of your team and put our resources to work for you. Call today and let us show you what Via Media can do for your business.
The Clubhouse in Statesboro, Southeast Georgia's best place to play. clubhouse in Statesboro, where fun is done.
Welcome back here into Irk Russell Park as we begin our Durance Lane halftime report. Halftime between Revs 2 and Tormenta FC. Well, lots of action this past weekend, including the playoff picture, of course. Revs 2 and North Texas SC doing battle at Gillette Stadium Friday night. Rivera starting us off in the 9th minute with this beautiful bend. That's up for Goal of the Week nomination this week on USLLeague1.com. But North Texas, they would fight back. North Texas, one of the final 3 teams still in the hunt for that other final spot to take on the Greenville Triumph in the following fixture on October 30th. Presley would have one ring off the post. Both teams wanted to find a goal from outside the box, to say the least. Some good runs in the middle from North Texas SC, and eventually that would pave way to the equalizer in this match for both teams to get a point. Nicky Hernandez, such a key addition for Eric Quill as we move through this season. He pokes that home past Meyer, and into the net to tie things up 1 apiece. North Texas and Revs 2 both escaping with a point. Revs 2, in the end, that meant they were eliminated by the Omaha win on Sunday. We'll get to that in a moment. Neil Vignals had a brace in a game this season. He's been so key in the midfield. Finally, he finds an assist this season, and it's to his teammate Marco Micheletto. Down the right side of the box and in. That goal's so important. They would end up winning the match over Richmond, shaking the table with a 1-0 victory. Fitzgerald, let's give him his due. Great keeper this season for the Richmond Kickers, and he gets a huge save against Josh Phelps here today. And Phelps, again, his debut at center forward in that match for Tormenta. Gomez, he wants a banger as well this weekend. Couldn't find it off the crossbar. Huge win for Tormenta and Richmond. They did bounce back today, got 3 points against Orlando. They're in the hunt in the final weekend to come. Greenville-Omaha may be the matchup of the weekend as the Owls hit the road, meeting up with John Harkes and the Triumph for the first time in both of their clubs' histories. Molina, they gave him space and he made them pay. Bending in there off the post and around Jay. What a goal. That's up for Goal of the Week. And, well, this one too. Noah Pilato, he only hits bangers. Let's find him at the top of the box. Here's Omar Muhammad. Slices it on over to Pilato. The former Loudoun United man puts it in and equalizes for the Greenville Triumph at home. Omaha, some great chances in this match. Another one here. Ball bouncing around Dallas. Jay comes up, the goalkeeper of the year last year. Big save to keep the scoreline level at Legacy Early College. But more would come from the Owls. Over to Conway. Open room, top of the box. Bender again. Nothing Jay could do there. Full stretch, and it's in anyway. 2-1 to the Owls. That's how things would finish. But let's give some attention to Rashid Nuhu on the other side. In second half stoppage time, Morel cuts in, bends it. What a save by Nuhu. And it finishes 2-1. Huge victory for Union Omaha. Let's check out our playoff picture as Jay Mims and John Harkes shake hands after that bout last Sunday. The final 3 teams that are in it: Omaha, Richmond, North Texas. North Texas, they need a lot of help, but Richmond and Omaha now enter Saturday equal on points. If they finish the day equal on points, then Richmond will move on to the final. So stay with us on ESPN Plus. That's all I can tell you, as North Texas needs a win tonight against Madison. That underway right now as we speak. Kickoff just happened, and we'll see if they can capitalize and make things a little more interesting on Saturday. Coming up, we'll have more news and notes from around USL League One.
Takes a shot, and it's in the back of the net.
And a diving stop.
Looks the goal, shoots it. Unbelievable.
Save made.
Unbelievable. Makes the save.
Oh, what a goal.
Knocked away.
It's in the back of the net.
What a goal there.
And pushed aside. What a save in the end.
What a beauty!
It's fantastic. Sensational. Fantastic. Any way you slice it. This one he puts away, fires and scores. What an unbelievable strike. Oh, what a goal.
There's the shot, it scores! Attacking, shooting, and scoring!
Cutting to the top, looking for the strike, bends it. Oh, what a goal! Molina strikes.
Flicked on by Godoy, saved by Avisa. Big one, another one. Can he have a third? He does! Unbelievable trio of saves from Austin Avisa.
To the top, shot fired, it's in! Greenville equalizes, and once again it's Pilato at the top of the box. Fort Lauderdale poked on through, Lopez has been in there, fires off of Brady and clear with the header. Out of Rhode Island, Rivera stepping up, fires, and into the net. What a goal to open things up for Rebs 2. Out wide, Morel in space. Fires one, Bender saved by Nuhu. Welcome back here into Irk Russell Park as we continue our Durance Lane halftime report. 3-0 to Tormenta here at halftime. Let's check out news and notes from around USL League One as we continue our halftime. Well, Greenville, it's taking shape, almost finding out their opponent. But tickets did go on sale for you Triumph fans out there and those that want to attend the match. Omaha, Richmond, and North Texas still in contention for that other spot to take on Greenville on October 30th. Josh Cohn, Player of the Week honors. Tucson, their final match of the 2020 season last weekend, getting the win over Orlando City via a brace for Cohn. Had a great end of the season for the striker of Tucson. Upcoming schedule here in USL League One. Again, we will have that matchup coming to you later tonight. About to kick off between North Texas and Fort Madison, but the weekend ahead, a huge one. As Tormenta, they'll have a say in the race. If North Texas gets a win tonight, they'll still have an opportunity to make the final on Saturday. Union Omaha will take on Fort Lauderdale, Richmond, and Chattanooga 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time as well, with playoff implications. Well, as we head into our second half from Irk Russell Park, Tormenta looking to seal the 3 points in their final home match of 2020. We'll see if Rebs 2 can come back on the other side of this break.
Michelle Smith-Lang from Kids World Learning Center here in Statesboro, Georgia. Let us take care of all of your child care needs here at Kids World Learning Center, from your infants all the way to your after-schoolers. We also have a summer camp and holiday camp for those older children, and we have our brand new bus for our field trips, for the children to have fun and to learn and to explore new things all around our beautiful county. Thank you for trusting us with your most prized possession.
Are you suffering from hip or knee pain? Don't let the pain hold you back. The region's most experienced robotic joint replacement team at Optum Health System offers an individually tailored approach that is more precise and creates smaller incisions. For you, that can mean a faster recovery with less pain. Your comeback starts here. Call today to find out if robotic-assisted joint replacement is right for you.
Advertising can be overwhelming, but with one expert contact for your entire cross-media campaigns, it becomes really simple. We identify exactly the customers you want to reach the most, and then use the latest technology to deliver your message to them wherever they are, optimizing the results of your marketing efforts. Let us be a part of your team and put our resources to work for you. Call today and let us show you what Via Media can do for your business.
Welcome back here into Irk Russell Park as we continue our Durance Lane halftime report. 3-0 Tormenta at the break. Let's check out how we got here with our first half highlights presented by Durance Lane. Well, got started early. Rebs 2 had most of the possession so far in the match. Despite that 3-0 scoreline in favor of Tormenta, the left wing has been the go-to for Rebs 2 to get their opportunities. What's the problem? They get to the box and then chopped down by the Tormenta defense so far. They've been key in getting the stops at the top of the box. Phelps, great hold-up play here against Bell. Gets it back and finds Vignoles at the top of the box, and he strikes it true into the net. His third of the season, but for Phelps, an assist to start out his night. First time he's had an assist or goal with Tormenta in League One tonight. And we head over to 29th minute, foreshadowing a bit as Meyer would strike, save, Phelps runs through the center backs, scores 2-0 Tormenta. icing on the cake of that first half, and they would add a little bit more to that later into the match. Vignol's out wide, Muller there, cross in. Knocked back, another unfortunate rebound for Revs 2. There's Arslan with his second tally of 2020, putting it into the net. Let's take a look at our first half stats presented by Durance Lane, and it's Tormenta, Revs 2 with opposite ends of things, to say the least. Shots on target, 4 for Tormenta, 1 for Revs 2. New England has been excellent with offensive chances in recent matches. Haven't seen much so far tonight as on their way into the final third. We'll see how they regroup under Clint Piet for this second half. 3-0 Tormenta at the break. Very accurate, to say the least, so far. That's one area they've been sharp in so far this season. About 49% on shot on goal percentage as we look on into a beautiful night here in Statesboro, Georgia. Over this recent 5-match unbeaten run, Revs 2, they have had 3 wins on the road. On the opposite end of things right now, they've only given up 2 goals over the last 5, 3 so far. It's a tough road to climb, but let's see if they can do it against Tormenta side that's very confident. Curtis Thorne. Let's take a look at our Golden Boot race here in USL League One as we wait for the second half action to kick off. Down to Terzaghi at the top. He actually didn't play earlier today against Orlando City. We'll have to see if he'll be back against Chattanooga on Saturday, a match that we will see Greg Hurst in. Ricky Lopez-Espin in there. He'll be facing off with Omaha in a playoff race battle on Saturday. Lachlan McLean up there. He had a brace against Tucson 2 weeks ago. Now it's 6 goals. The new addition for Greenville this season out of Australia. Almost set to go here. The second half. Our head official, Kyle Johnston, as Renix and Revs 2 look to respond in the second half. Whistle is blown, and we are off and running here. Second half from Irk Russell Park. 3-0 to Tormenta in the first 45. Again, I'm Chris Pekovic, happy to be with you. Second to final match day in USL League One here in 2020. Facing the road that has taken us to get here, but nonetheless, we are here ending off our 2020 season. 2 teams not in the playoff picture, but great match in front of us tonight, at least in Tormenta standards. Revs 2, they've had some chances, not really great ones to this point. We'll see how they build things up in the formation as we continue tonight. Obinwa called for the foul. Free kick to Firmino. Just the 1 yellow card in the first half, awarded to Bell. There's Firmino, cuts it back over around Arslan. Now Mendoza. Rivera puts it in, cleared by Obinwa. Arslan making a good opportunity at that one, but could not get the ball in the end. Tormenta again, just 1 win at home this year. Hoping for their second. 3 wins on the road so far this year. That matches Revs 2 and their win total on the road. 3-2-1 for Climpier's side. Ball chipped ahead, a good look, Quinones on this right flank. Fortunately for Revs, two of those goals they gave up were unfortunate rebounds right into the path of a Tormenta player. Maciel. Chipped ahead, Presley on the run against Muller, gets back and kicks it away. Good move by the left back. Out of play, goal kick for Hara. It looks like we are going to have an early substitution in this second half. All substitutions presented by The Vault. It will be Tristan Deloach, the USL Academy contracted player here for Tormenta. 18 years old, coming on for his second appearance of 2020. Ian Cameron telling us that he has shown very well in practice the last few weeks. Deserving of the opportunity. Had a knock that kept him out of the match in the road trip over to Richmond last weekend. But here at home, he comes onto the pitch here in the 50th. Meyer through traffic, still with it. Meyer lays it off. Phelps there, fires, and saved by Meyer. He holds on to it. Deloach coming on for Vignoles, who had the goal in the first half. Professional debut for Deloach, coming back last year on July 24th, 2019 at OCB. Native of Savannah, Georgia. Again, that match that he had his pro debut in, the last time Tormenta scored 4 goals in a match. In that match 4-1, foul called on Obinwa. Let's take a look at this last chance for Tormenta that was saved by Meyer on the Islands replay. Phelps here firing. Meyer holding on to this one, couldn't hold on to one save in the first half and rebounded to an open opportunity for Phelps to get the tally. Revs 2, key opportunity here. Chips it in, headed away. Miscommunication, chipped away by Bell. Now Rennick's trying to find some room. Been held pretty quiet so far. Shows the success of the defense of Tormenta so far. Real barometer of that. Thorne, the challenge, cleared by Obinwa. Here's Spalding, the former North Carolina FC player. Arslan on the run. He slowed up his run, though, just before that through ball. Quinones back over to Meyer. Right now, Tormenta clearly in control of this match. Revs 2 still a massive lead in possession. That should continue, down by 3 goals. 66%. Another opportunity for Tormenta. Phelps stepping up, couldn't get there in time for Firth to touch away. For Firth leading Revs 2 in clearances this season with 66. Signed with the Revolution first team early July. Offsides flag up on Meyer. Presley out wide, stepping up is Quinones. A little bit too far for Firmino, and it's Obinwa that takes it on. Now Gomez. Cutting through, opening things up for Muller. New York native stepping up. Deloach getting his first touches of the match coming on in the last few minutes for Vignals. Tormenta this year finding clean sheets against Richmond. This ball is taken in by Meyer. It's Richmond twice, in fact. I'll find another here tonight. Only other one coming against Orlando City B. For a team looking to build to next season under Ian Cameron, would be huge to find a second straight match with a win and a clean sheet. Good momentum so far, up 3-0 here in the 55th. Ball sent ahead, here's Deloach.
I got time still. Okay,
Presley. Ball sent in, a good look by Myers there. Cross a bit too close to the goal line as Arslan was making the run.
As soon as we get a break, as soon as we get a chance. Keep shooting.
Quinones back over to Meyer. Isaac Anking standing up there by the Revs 2 bench. He could offer some energy in the offense. See if he comes on shortly. Rennick's on the run, headed away by Skelton, out of play. Anking 2 goals this season, native of Province. We're hearing that he coming on shortly. A substitution presented by the Vault as Anking comes on. Will be for Firmino that he comes on. Like switch in the midfield. Let's see what Anking can offer. Come from signing with the Revolution in 2018. 3 appearances in MLS for New England.
Number 5, Isaac
2018. Played for Charlotte. in the USL Championship briefly last year, making 3 starts, 5 appearances in total, 1 assist. 12 created chances here in 2020 in his 7 appearances before today. See if he can find a goal for Revs 2. Here in the 58th. Maciel from deep. He thought about it for a moment. Flicked in. Eckenrode is down for Tormenta, and Skelton screaming there to pause play. Foul called. And hopefully just a brief scare there for Eckenrode. Let's take a look. Went down there against Anking. Good sportsmanship by Anking. Eckenrode has been dealing with a couple of injuries over the last 2 years. Good to see him back up after that collision. Anking. Ball lofted in, a good chance for Revs 2, but over the head of Anking. Zahar will have the goal kick. Gomez at Tormenta. Keep this momentum going here in the 60th minute, and that's both a positive and a negative, perhaps. Heading to the locker room, kind of taking that air, in a sense, out of the game, trying to get that back here. As Revs 2, they bring the pressure here, but Moeller, good passing with Tormenta. Great service in. Phelps couldn't bring it down. It's cleared by Bell. Arslan goes down. Free kick for Tormenta. Brilliant ball in there by Moeller from the way left side. Phelps just couldn't bring it down. The Island's replay, let's take a look at what happened. Just chopped down from behind, got caught up on the right boot of Quinones. 2-man wall for Revs 2. Tormenta with the opportunity put through, still there. Skelton fires, but wide. What an opportunity there for yet another center back to strike. Skelton and Eckenrode were there, as Meyer nearly finding them for the goal. Maciel getting us going again. Revs 2 in possession. The 2020 League One season concludes in historic fashion with the league's first national TV broadcast. Don't miss the top 2 teams in the league compete for the 2020 League One title on both ESPN Plus and ESPN Deportes. A match coming up, 8 p.m., October 30th. Greenville, they're in. Still waiting to see who the other team will be. Richmond, Omaha, North Texas. Pretty simple for Richmond. Well, you would hope so. Get a win against Chattanooga on Saturday. Omaha showing that they can win at Greenville over the weekend. 2-1 in a game that only had bangers. Now Mendonça steals it. There's Renix, And King left side, still and King fires, blocked. Down goes Arslan, no call. The North Texas SC, just like New England Revolution 2, has made a magical run up the table. New additions mid-season for Eric Quill have paved the way to that. Nicky Hernandez, Eddie Manjoma, Kosi Burgess, great talented players in the FC Dallas organization. Moves the box out of play. It's a goal kick for Pablo Hara. Well, here comes some Tormenta substitutions. Final home match for them of 2020. Lucas Coutinho and Devin Jamga coming on. End of the day for Josh Phelps, who scores from his top position. Along with an assist, a brilliant day for Phelps. Arslan also coming off like-for-like switches as Jamga and Coutinho should join the forward line. Both those substitutions presented by the Vault.
Substitutions for Tormenta. Replacing number 5, Josh Phelps, number 16, Devin Jamga, and replacing number 21, Jad Arslan, number 22, Lucas Coutinho.
Coutinho, a player that dealt with his own injuries, just like Lars Eckenrode, past 2 years in League One. Bounce back, 1 assist, 7 appearances, 3 starts this season. Would love to add a goal to his tally here to end out the final home match 2020 for Tormenta. Play continues. Here is Coutinho. Meyer back to Coutinho. Here he comes in, almost getting that chance. Meyer finally pouncing on the ball. Big stop by Bell. Jamga, another player, exploded onto the League One scene with FC Tucson last year. 5 goals in his 25 appearances. Has not scored yet in a Tormenta uniform. He is called for the foul there against Presley. Few players who had their time in USL League 2 with Des Moines Menace. Jamga, one of them. Keegan Meyer, who's in goal for Revs 2, another. They didn't play on the same side. Mendonça chopped down. That goes up and out of play. Optum Orthopedics and Health System is the official team healthcare provider of Tormenta FC. A quiet night for Pablo Hara. He's facing the 1 shot on target. Tormenta on the attack. Triple sub we're hearing to come for Revs 2. Will be Shimazaki, Fujiwara, and Silva coming on, pending any last-second changes. Here's Thorne stepping up from the right back spot. Mendonça. Renix dragged down. Professional foul there, you could call it, from Obinwa. There comes that triple substitution for Revs 2. Shimazaki, Fujiwara, and Silva all coming on as substitutions presented by the Vault. Shimazaki, a goal this season. Silva making appearance number 5. Fujiwara, appearance number 9. Off comes Presley, Rivera, and Spalding. We'll see how far Clint P.A. pushes his side forward here, down by 3 in the 68th. You need a goal just to get that one to start and then worry about the rest. Ball directly back over to Tormenta. 9 shots, 6 on target today for Tormenta. They've been very efficient in all aspects of the game. They've allowed 6 shots, but 3 of those were blocked. Open room to run here for Tormenta. Ball swung in, still alive, cleared by Silva. Jomka running in there.
Substitutions for New England. Replacing number 72.
Let's take another look on the Islands replay. Thorne. Lift there by Quinones, but luckily Silva was there.
And replacing number 34, Ryan Spalding.
Corner kick presented by the Sack Company.
Silva.
Still 0-0 over at Hart Park in El Plastico. Ford Madison, North Texas going at it. Just 1 shot so far between the two. 25 minutes on. And that match huge. North Texas has to win that one to stay in contention. Ball whipped in. Back post headed away by Bell. Bell, 3rd on Revs 2 and clearances with 34. As Thorne heads over to take this. Another Sack Company corner kick here at Irk Russell Park. And talking to you from Kyle Johnston. Coutinho just giving some trouble over to Meyer, standing by him. Ball lofted in, back post again. Skelton the header, got it off Mendonça. Another Sack Company corner kick. Thorne makes the jog over to the other side, up 3-0. They'll take that every time. Ball sent in, back post, maybe Meyer getting a touch to it. The cannon on the volley, out of play. A spot in the USL Championship Final is on the line this weekend with the Championship Conference Finals taking place on Saturday. Be part of the conversation and watch every match, every goal, every save, and every celebration on ESPN Plus on the way to the USL Championship Final November 1st at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on ESPN and ESPN Deportes. And Phoenix taking on El Paso. Tampa Bay hitting the road to face off with Lou City. Fun matchups to say the least. Winner of the Louisville and Tampa Bay match will host the final coming up on November 1st. Quinones. Headed away. Here's Meyer. You hear a little pitter-patter of some rain here at Irk Russell Park.
Yeah, it's heavy enough to cover that camera.
That's the one positive of not playing in midsummer right now. Usually plenty of lightning with those storms. Now late October. New England will tell you fall is here. It was cool, chilly, wet, mid-50s for the match against North Texas last Friday at Gillette Stadium. Of course, a big difference between Foxborough, Massachusetts, and down in Statesboro, Georgia. Pablo Hara lining up over the ball. Still a quiet day, to say the least, for him. That's the way he likes it. He's had to make 41 saves this season entering today. 20 goals allowed. That does have the 3 clean sheets, hoping to make it 4. Here's Mendonça in the rain, moving it ahead, and Silva was there out of play. Muller will take it. Spent 3 years in USL League 2 with Long Island Rough Riders. I'm always in contention. Taken away. Here's DeLoach on the run. Still going. DeLoach goes down. But the ball was poked away. Great move by Verfurth. Out of play, goal kick. Wow, Verfurth coming to the rescue there. The Virginia Tech product. A good run by DeLoach, but couldn't finish it off. Ball hops out of play. Revs 2 in business here in the 75th. Looking at our other match in action right now. 31st minute, Madison, North Texas. North Texas, as good as their offense has been, top in the league in goals per game. They haven't registered a single shot yet. There's something about Hart Park and defense. Madison's had a few 0-0 draws at Hart Park this season. Having another one does not help North Texas at all. They need a win. And that was an 8 p.m. Eastern Time start, so you can head over for that second half after the conclusion of our match here. Free kick. Silva and Revs 2 might be headed to the hydration break shortly. There's Fujiwara. He's been with the New England Academy since 2016. Now it's 17 years old. His brother headed off to college partway through the season. Had a few appearances for Revs 2. Ball whipped in, headed on, and out of play. Goal kick. Here's our hydration break, presented by Coca-Cola.
Really? Okay,
A wet break here in the rain. Let's take a look at how we got here. All 3 goals, of course, in the first half, if you were with us. Josh Phelps came off as a sub, but a brilliant day. A goal and an assist from his number 9 slot. Here's the assist found Vignals. That got the scoring started at 1-0. With the hold-up play of Phelps against Bell. Then in the 29th minute, it was Tormenta again. Meyer, a cannon. And Meyer couldn't hold on in between the pipes. It was Phelps that pounced. Got his first goal in League One play for Tormenta. Then to end out their scoring in the first half, on the rebound, Arslan there, powers it in to the near post. 3-0. And from there, it's been all Tormenta. Revs 2 has not responded much at all in this match. Credit to the home side. 6 shots, 1 on target for Revs 2. They've had 2 shots in the second half, 1 blocked, neither on target. For Tormenta tonight, unblocked shots, 9. Shots on target, 5. That's about average this season. No, excuse me, above average for Tormenta this season by a bit. As Pablo Hart will have this goal kick. Coutinho scores free for first the clearance. Coutinho. Jamga, Moeller. Moeller back out wide. Lofted in, back post, but too far out of play. Meyer was the target. On the road, can't watch the match? Turn on SiriusXM FC, North America's only 24/7 source of soccer radio, featuring Ray Hudson, Tony Meola, and Rodney Marsh. Fans of the USL can now listen to the best matches of the week, along with action from MLS, the Premier League, and the UEFA Champions League. SiriusXM FC channel 157 on your SiriusXM radio and the SiriusXM app. Well, Tormenta got the ball back there, couldn't do much with it. Now Anking out to Fujiwara. Here in the 80th, Revs 2 looking to make a miraculous comeback. Through ball whipped in, Rennick's there, but Eckenrode the stop. Deloach, a good touch. Down goes Mendonça. And there will be a card there for Deloach.
A yellow card has been issued to number
Fans you could hear arguing maybe that he got the ball. And a yellow card there for Deloach. Hasn't had a ton of luck when he comes on the field. His second appearance today. One red card and one yellow presented by Mose here tonight. Here's Thorne stepping up. But a good move, bringing this back to burn some time off. Press way high up the field for Revs 2. Maciel now stepping up. Coutinho. Jamga way open on the left side. Jamga curler! What a goal!
Goal! Tormenta, scored by number 15.
Devin Jamga, welcome to the match. He was brought in after showing that goal-scoring prowess with Tucson last year. Hasn't been able to find one here in 2020. Well, there's one. Over the head of Meyer, right in the goal. Make it 4 for Tormenta. That goal presented by Jamga and Durance Lane. What a strike. So now Tormenta has tied their most goals as a League One club at 4. They scored 4 against OCB last year. They find that here in the 82nd. Daniel Jackson coming on, the former Richmond kicker for Meyer. That substitution presented by the Vault as Jamga celebrates his goal. You can see how much that meant to him. To finally find his tally here in 2020. Out of play, corner kick over to Revs 2. This match is their worst loss of the season, if it does still stand this way. They lost 4-0 to both Madison and Chattanooga. And King, taken away by Gomez. Thorne. Over the top, Jackson on the run, picked up by Meyer. '40th minute, over in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. Still no nail, no shots yet for North Texas. 4-2 on target for Madison. Quinones. Virginia. Jackson out wide. He has a goal this season. Jackson lays it off Thorne. Powers it in, cleared by Quinones. A big stop. Muller. Deloach. Skelton looking downfield. Nothing there. Skelton has a great boot from back there. Always keep an eye on that. An assist this season. Had 2 assists last year in his 9 starts after joining from Tormenta 2. League 2 Defender of the Year, of course, back when he was with Mississippi Brilla. Sub coming on in the next few moments for Revs 2. It's sounding like Louis. Come on for Renix. A frustrating night for the Revs 2 offense. Continues in the 85th. That poked away. Had to play goal kick. Credit to Tormenta. They're shutting down yet another offense here in this league as the youngster Louis comes on. Native initially of Haiti before coming to the United States. Turned 15 back in January.
Substitution for
Comes on now after featuring with Revs U15 and U17 squads in the academy season, making his 3rd appearance of 2020. Tormenta, the win today, a chance to tie with Tucson for 4th at the end of things if they can get a win against North Texas on the road on Saturday. Of course, North Texas will have other thoughts. They need 2 wins in their final 2 for a shot at the final. Continue some good pressure. That's been the problem so far at the end of this season. This past weekend, we didn't really see a team claim the stature that they want to appear in the final, I guess, other than Omaha, who heads on the road and takes down the league leaders 2-1. A good showing. They put the pressure on Richmond. Richmond did respond earlier today. A slow start. Went down 1-0 early. Got the benefit of a red card, a handball in the box by OCB. Converted. A goal later on in the first half. Foul called. But they were without Terzaghi today. The opportunity to respond on Saturday when they face Chattanooga. Now Fujiwara. Chopped down from behind. Free kick. And a talking to as well for Fujiwara as Obinwa will stretch out here in the 88th. Revs 2 will finish out their season on the road at Hart Park against Madison on Saturday. Madison out of the contention for the final spot. But certainly Revs 2 will be looking for some revenge after they went down 4-0 to Madison. Coutinho strikes, chopped down. Muller, Jamga. Out of play. It looked like it was off Muller, but vision was blocked of that for the referee, Kyle Johnston. Here in the 89th, Tormenta taking it to the corner. To throw in. As they close up shop on this home victory. Looking to hold on to the clean sheet, of course. That seemed to go out of play, indeed it did. We're in 2 minutes of stoppage time right now for us at Irk Russell Park. Jamga goes down, no foul called. Refs 2 looking to respond the other way, deflected out. Well, it's been a pretty short thing, this result, since the first half, but the Tormenta faithful hanging in. Cat 5 supporters waiting to let out a cheer when stoppage time ends. It's amazing for Tormenta, back-to-back seasons that they end their homestand for the year with a brilliant win. 3-1 against Greenville last year. Now what should be 4-0 against Revs 2. Let's see if the Revolution have something to say about that. Two minutes of stoppage time presented by Southern Downs. Here to end out your night at Irk Russell Park. Foul called as Revs 2 will continue possession. Tormenta FC would like to thank Southern Downs for being the place our players call home. Free kick for Revs 2. Tormenta FC would like to thank Belfour for participating in our American Red Cross Night. And King whips it in, headed away on the dive. Louis plays it wide. Service in, a good look. Bahara off his line, grabs it. Ball played ahead, on to the run of King. Fires in, Hara tips it away, another opportunity is wide. Perhaps the best chance of the night for Revs 2 as Hara came to the rescue off his line. And there's the final whistle. What a win to end out the homestand here in 2020 for Tormenta. 4-0 over Revs 2. All 4 goals from different goal scorers. A great way for Ian Cameron take the team into 2021 here at Irk
Visit
Russell Park.
www.tormentasd.com to view our 2021 season tickets.
Tough one to take for Clint PA and Revs 2 as we check out our Hampton in final score 4-0 in favor of Tormenta. As we check out our defensive play of the match presented by Bullock Broadband. Mendonça firing, that's the lone shot on target of the night. For Revs 2, saved by Pablo Hara. Your Bullock Broadband defensive play of the match. Offensive play of the match brought to you by Renaissance Bank. Devin Jomga firing late in the second half after coming off the bench. What a cannon. Take that one in. Over the top of Meyer and in. That made it 4-0 here at Irk Russell Park. Man of the match, your number 9 wearing the number 5. Josh Phelps, for years has been playing here for Tormenta. He's your Davis Marketing Man of the match. A goal and an assist for him from the top spot in the formation. A great showing by him and a second straight start at the top. When we come back, highlights and stats from the Tormenta victory.
Hi, I'm Michelle Smith-Lang from Kids World Learning Center here in Statesboro, Georgia. Let us take care of all of your childcare needs here at Kids World Learning Center, from your infants all the way to your after-schoolers. We also have a summer camp and holiday camp for those older children. And we have our brand new bus for our field trips, for the children to have fun and to learn and to explore new things all around our beautiful county. Thank you for trusting us with your most prized possessions.
The farmer uses his vehicle for work, but his wife and children, we have a lot of precious cargo that's put into SUVs and things of that nature. We put a lot of pride in making sure that we have something for everybody.
Are you suffering from hip or knee pain? Don't let the pain hold you back. The region's most experienced robotic joint replacement team at Optum Health System offers an individually tailored approach that is more precise and creates smaller incisions. For you, that can mean a faster recovery with less pain. Your comeback starts here. Call today to find out if robotic-assisted joint replacement is right for you.
Welcome back into Irk Russell Park. The Hampton in post-game show getting going. 4-0. Tormenta takes the victory. Let's check out our highlights from tonight's action. A whole lot of Tormenta goals. Give you some foreshadowing on this for sure. In the 18th minute, it was Josh Phelps. His hold-up play, spectacular tonight, over to Vignoles to get the strike. 1-0, his third of the season. Taking a look here. Powering it in, a bit trickling there, but it found the net nonetheless. And it was Meyer. This time Phelps in the scoring and the rebound puts it in. Josh Phelps, a goal and an assist on the night. And the pseudo assist there for Luca Meyer. And the fun wouldn't stop in the first half for Tormenta. It would find a third, another unlucky rebound for Revs 2. Arslan there, Arslan finish, his second of the season. Then jumping to the 81st, coming in off the bench, Devin Jomka, still needing a goal in the Tormenta kit this season. Well, he would find it. Beautiful bend in over Meyer. 4-0, matching the most goals in a match for Tormenta in their League One history from last season, and their most this year. What a showing for Tormenta in their offense. Full match stats, just that one shot on target by Mendonça on the free kick. That's it for Revs 2. Tormenta's defense, 2 straight clean sheets. They're looking good to end out the season. They end the unbeaten run of Revs 2, not something last 5 opponents could say for Revs 2. As we check out our standings, the impact of this match, of course, North Texas and Madison currently in battle. But for Tormenta, they leap up the table. all the way to 19 points and a tie for 6th with Chattanooga. North Texas currently at 22 points because it's 0-0 over at Hart Park in Madison. But we'll see if Tormenta can make a jump even further against North Texas on the road on Saturday. Revs 2 will be up at Hart Park to finish out their season Saturday night. Well, thank you for joining us for our League One coverage tonight here on ESPN+. Tormenta putting all the goals in tonight. 4-0 they take the victory to get the 3 points over Revs 2. For our entire crew, I'm Chris McCovac. Thank you for joining us for our action. Head on over. Action just getting going at Hart Park. They're at halftime 0-0 between North Texas and Forward Madison. We'll see you for more action coming up on Saturday in this one. Tormenta 4, Revs 2-0 here in your League One action. Have a great night.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League League One cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League League One.